So this is the recap for live stream 354, and it is a bit of a shorter recap. And the reason I wanted to make it a shorter recap was because I've got a few things to do away from trading, and also I didn't like the price action coming into the trading day. Normally I come into the market about 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, but today we had Fed Chair Powell at Jackson Hole, and with Fed Chair Powell at Jackson Hole, he gave a speech, and we can see how dramatically the market reacted to it. So let's have a look here at the gold chart. On the gold chart, we can see on when the Fed Chair Powell had his speech, Fed Chair, and we can see here on the lower end of the chart, we can see quite a bit of volume to the there, and the market just continued to the upside. So when I got here around 11:30, just after 11:30, I think I got here around 11:45, market had a dramatic move already to the upside. It's quite pronounced as well over at our friends at the NQ. Again, Fed Chair Powell, we can see a bit of a gap in the volume profile here. Market consolidated. They speculate that we could see a repair of this volume area here, where we had very little volume conducted between sellers and buyers, just a quick move to the upside. So they speculate that could happen. Now, the only instrument that did set up for me to trade was the gold, and over on gold, we can see we had a similar move. Fed Chair Powell came out and spoke. You can see markets outside of the levels I normally sometimes look at. The strategy I used today was the gold power strategy, and currently the strategy is performing at 100%. I came in, decided to use a bit more contracts than normal. Decided to use 2 lots of contracts, and that was because I went into a big drawdown with the big day I had a couple of days ago. Wanted to recover some of the losses, and of course it's a Friday, but I decided to use the same amount of contracts that allowed me to draw down as much as I did. So that's what the 2 entries are, is just 2 entries getting into the amount of contracts I wanted. Prices went up towards that target. As we can see, price got to the target and more recently has been pulling back. So a pretty good exit on my part at 19.2. We can see the highs here are at 19.6 before we've had this pullback to the downside. Only traded gold. Like I said, we didn't have a setup over on ES. Matter of fact, I think we did. Yeah, so there was a setup right there. I wasn't at the charts to take it, so certainly avoided taking a loss here by simply not being at the charts. It's not by design, but luck. Similar scenario over on our friends at NQ. Again, not being at the charts, more luck than design. And certainly would have taken that trade and would have likely have lost, well, definitely would have lost there as well. So avoided 2 trades by luck. I was simply not being here when I normally state I'd be here at 11:30. Now, this is a trade. I picked up 63. These are the commissions. Nothing else to it, really. There's 100% accuracy, as you could imagine, because it was only the 1 trade. We can have a look at the trade performance. Again, it's not going to tell us much because we only took the 1 trade, and the 1 trade was on gold. There's our commissions. We picked up 61,200 after our commissions. 100% win percentage. Average win 63. Certainly helps on the overall statistics. When looking at trades over the past couple of weeks, and we can see here again, the 63 before commissions, 100% average win. That pretty much wraps up the video. So we'll come back on, no, we will not be coming back on Monday. We'll likely be coming back sometime next week due to scheduling, more than likely Thursday. But if I do see an opportunity that allows me to trade for maybe 30 minutes or so, I may have a live stream. But the goal at the moment is to not trade for the majority of next week until I get on top of some of the projects I'm working at away from trading. And it's a bit of a short video. What I'll say is thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Have a great day.